So I'm going to attempt to go over how to boost post and do a Facebook ad just by using your personal Facebook account and going into your business page or your page for your business. So right here we're on my Frazzle Dazzle Mama page, which is a page that I have not um, promoted or anything like that. I'm just kind of using it to show and do tutorials right now. And so right here I've posted a post about a website that I've done, and now I'm showing you that you can go right to the boost post and click this button boost. And so once you click boost, this little pop-up comes up and it kind of walks you through everything. So as you'll see at the top, it's got the audience targeting best practices, a little video that kind of walks you through things. Facebook's very helpful about showing you things like that. And then it's got your audience, and I've actually selected an audience that just targets Floyd County only. So it's going to tell me that my selection is too specific for my ads, just because it's going to be really small area. So you'll see here some of my targeting. I've done all genders, both men and women. I've done ages from like 30 to 60. Again, just trying to hit business owners, and a lot of business owners are around in that age frame. Location, Floyd, Virginia. And I've also added, you probably just saw the screen jump, the Facebook for Business. That's an additional interest. Just because, again, I really don't need to target all of Floyd County, being that not everybody in Floyd County owns a business, but if they do, they probably have an interest in using Facebook for Business, and so that's why I added that. So after I've done my specific targeting for my audience, I set my budget for how much money I want to spend and schedule how long I want the ad to run. I didn't take a screenshot of that, but it's pretty self-explanatory. And then of course it's going to ask for your payment information, so you would log all of that in there as far as your credit or debit card or PayPal or your online banking account, however you want to do it, and just hit continue. And it will walk you through the process of finishing that out so that your ad can begin running. Now, the other thing that we can do instead of a boosted post is an actual advertisement or promotion. So now I'm just going to kind of walk you through doing an actual Facebook ad or promotion from your account. So you'll click on promote and you'll get this little pop-up that will ask you, how would you like to grow your business? And you'll see several different things. Set up an ongoing promotion. Maybe you want to promote it locally, promote your page, get more website visitors, more customer contacts, and so forth. So you've got varied options here that you can choose from, and you just have to go through and select which one is going to work the best for your business. So for this specific training, we are going to go up here to click on Get More Website Visitors, and we're going to use that as our objective. So once this opens up, of course you're going to want to put in the website link that you want to send them to. So I'm actually going to send them to Studio Thought, since that is my business name, my official business name. And it'll take just a second for that to generate in our preview over here. And then of course you can add an image to your website. So, and you can also add video. As I said, video does really well at getting attention, and usually converts really well. You get a lot more people looking at video than you do with individual images. So to do a video, you would just select video and then of course upload it. For the sake of this presentation though, we're just going to do an image. So I'm going to click upload, and I'm just going to choose one of my websites here that I've recently finished. And so again, it will load that image over here to your preview on the right. And then of course you'll want to add in your text so that you can talk a little bit about your website or whatever post that you're trying to post. So just created this awesome website, and as you look here, you notice that it's cutting off part of the image, so it's not really the best image to use for this particular case. There are specific website sizes for the image that you should have. You can also use this edit button and go in here and crop to where you want it to be, so you can crop the image if needed. So I'll crop it a little bit in here. But what I'll also do is post the dimensions for your ad post, as far as the pixel dimensions that you'd want to use for a post, because they do have specifications for that in the Facebook information. So as you see here, it still seems like it's trying to cut off, and I'm not really sure why that is. Because that's certainly not what we're supposed to do. On mobile, that's how we were anticipating it to look. So I'm not really sure why it's reacting that way on the desktop feed, but Instagram looks okay too. So maybe it's just a fluke for right now. But this is how you would do it. And then of course you want to do a call to action, and so you can choose learn more or some of the other buttons. Again, set up your targeting, and of course since mine is just directly for Floyd, it's saying it's too small. You can choose here when you want to run the ad. You can choose duration, or you can set a specific end date if you want to, what your daily budget would be, and all those things just right in here. So again, pretty simple way to do it. And it is pretty simple to set up a Facebook ad. There is another way to do it, which I'll cover in another training kind of thing. But this is how I believe most business owners are handling this at the moment. It's just going through this kind of wizard, if you will, of setting up a Facebook ad and just kind of following along with what Facebook asks them to do. So when you're all satisfied with your ad, you would click promote, and then of course it's again going to ask you for your credit card information unless you've already put it in, and then it'll actually go on to let you know that they're going to submit it and take a look at it. And just remember that each ad that you create has to be submitted to Facebook, and then they have to approve it, or they may even reject it. Just be sure to check out like the terms of service and what the guidelines are for your images, because for instance you can't have too much text within an image, and there are certain services, certain products that you can't use a Facebook ad for. So just make sure that you check that out with Facebook and their guidelines. And happy advertising. That's your Tuesday tip.